Hello, friends. Welcome to Minds of Aspirants. In Minds of Aspirants, as you might know, we are conducting many batches. One such batch is this ACUMEN's Mains answer writing batch that we take for specifically answer writing or building the culture of answer writing. Even this time, we are going to start one such batch very soon. The brochures and other things have been given in the group. This is the answer copy of Mr. Saikiran. He had been our student since the time that I think 2021 itself he was part of us, and since then he has been traveling with us. So this is his answer script. One more important thing is that he improved his rank from All India rank 712 to 298. And I wish to also say that he was also part of our anthropology answer writing batch as well. So you can check those things as well. I will show you some of the answers that he has written. So this is part of the answers that he had written in Minds of Aspirant. Some questions we have collected and we have, put it as an answer. I will also put this PDF in the Minds of Aspirants group. You can check it. So here is where the answers are there. Look at it historically. And you also see that how he has introduced. First is actually the introduction. He has also introduced this Rajukas, Amartyas. This was a prelims question as well. 2025, you can check it. This is there. He's talking about the bureaucracy as an introduction. Look how well he has introduced. The second is the representation. How clean he has represented the answer, saying that question is above. You can check the question. I'm not going to explain the answer. I'm just going to explain how he has established this part in the answer copy. And look at how he has, cleanly he has written his answers with clear gaps, point wise he has mentioned. And you can also see each part he has addressed, and also given examples. Look at this thing. Civil Services acted as a facilitation between center and the state, but he has explained with an example. Look at how he has boxed. These are things which you should keep in mind while explaining, representing also. And finally, this kind of a representation also, this can be written in reforms needed or a way forward or anything that you can represent. But this is also he uses this as the hub and spokes model. It's a very good thing. You can in simple frame, and this conclusion also he has written very well. That is what you should check in the answer copy. So look at the second question as well. This was an ACUMEN, meaning is that we give questions regularly, and this question was addressed. So that's why question 1, question 2, something like that. Same way, the introduction, the underlining part is there. The important thing is that this way of representing, the answer in such a way that it is actually transparent to the examiner in clear flow. This is what UPSC expects. The answer should be in a flow. I will also look at other questions as well. Same way how he has done. This is the correction part. Okay, so I will put this PDF. You can check how in ACUMEN we correct the answers, and one by one we have corrected each of this, and we give this review each day. So this was like 1-2 questions per day program. So that's how this you will have 2 questions, so you will get the review. The next question will be there. So this is something that we do in a regular basis. I'm just collating some of the topics so that you can get an idea. Look at how for each definition of emotional intelligence means very clear very clear representation is important, and how these are the components. As I told you, this is the hub and spoke model, and you can have other ways as well, but you have to represent in one way or another in how. And look at EA application in context of evolving civil services. This was the question. Look how He has not explained self-awareness. One example I'm giving you, he has explained how this is done. And one point is that, one example, this is the point. What is self-awareness is not the question. Look at how self-awareness, cultivation of emotional intelligence among civil servants should become the essential part of training. He has explained why. Okay, so that's the question. Addressing that self-management, empathy, everything to everything. Giving one example: tribals, land alienation. That is why should somebody be self-aware? This is how you address a question, my friends. You should not, and look at both two questions in one day, as I told you, but two different, introduction, two valid introduction, valid, very strong introduction is what given. Look at two sides of the same coin. You can represent in terms of a table. Very well, you should, draw the table, and very good, you should explain. And this is the methodology, last methods into balance intelligence, a balanced way. Each of these has points. That's how you have to address. This is the correction part. In how we did that, you can check. I will put this correction part and all in the group Minds of Aspirant. You can check that. I'm just each question. How do we go about? Look at how he has given. This is an integrity based question. Again, representation, different kind of representation you can have. How in each of these the points are there. Benefits means some points are there. You should check these kinds of things as well. Look at how the gap is there in an answering. You will critically come and means, don't worry, you have to represent in clear terms. Look at how well the articles have been mentioned. We think that this is actually impartiality. Okay, impartiality and non-partisanship. This is a GS paper 4 question. But look at how in our constitution he has derived the importance of these articles in order to ensure to say what is an non-partisanship or an impartiality. The conditions he has explained, and very well, role of governor, how impartiality or politically neutral, non-partisan the governor has to be. And look at each of these things he has explained with an explained with an example. This is the methodology that we in governance also. The World Bank has said governance not good. Sorry, said it is not good governance. Not governance. Rather, good governance is the key. That is, we should not only worry about the governance part. We should worry about the good governance part as well. Look at, I think 9 or 8 facets is there. So each of these facets, even if you have not represent, at least representation is key. You have actually represented this means a lot. And this good governance also need of the hour. Look at how, okay, see, this corruption perception index and all is not a prelims only thing. Rather, how it is represented as an answer is a very key thing. And one case study he has mentioned, in this is how you should way forward and all you can have like this represented very well, and it will give you an ample amount of good results. Look at in the conclusion how he has used these data and all. Bureaucracy again. Okay, one more question on bureaucracy. Transparency without accountability, accountability without transparency. Look at the question. The question is like bureaucracy is is like a cycle. Accountability and transparency are two routes. So he has taken accountability and transparency, defined accountability and transparency. So accountability without transparency. Then accountability without transparency. Sorry, transparency without accountability. Accountability without transparency. For each, he has given two examples, and then balanced. So that's how an answer should be. You should say why transparency, then accountability, then you should say what is the importance of these two things together. So that's a very important thing that you should note, my friends. So this is the correction part. Okay. So look at how. So in this part, as I said, Good governance has, some total 8 or 9 attributes. So 5 years, 5 or 6 years mentioned. So what you should also check is what should be mentioned. So steps to be taken. You can, okay. So here the case study he has mentioned, but in the answer whether it is needed will be checked in the answer sheet. So look at how well he has structured, how well the answer is, his methodology of representing each of these things in very these are the comments which were given to his paper. In each of the answers, there will be comments like this. Look at again e-governance also. He has excellently represented one topic. It at least gives 4 points and challenges how it is there. So Dr. Swaminathan Committee on Land Reforms. This is about the farmers' reforms and how well you uses the data. These are things that you should also keep in mind. Look at each of these things has four points and diagram. Look at how in clean way the representation of diagram is there. Agroclimatic zone, everything has a clean way of representing. So this is something that is there as an answer again. Okay, so correction is there. You can check the correction as well, and you can check the other questions. Look at the questions. It is there. So I will just scroll because I'm not going to explain all the things because the correction part you can actually check it in the PDF itself. I will post it in the PDF. But what my concern is that how well the representation should be built. Look at how in very well clean terms the answer is represented. This is, clear representation. This is what you should check in the mains as well. Look at how well, division, okay, division. You should, in a way, divide all these things. You check how well this is the data and all. We instead of saying that 53%, 47%, try giving representation. Okay, and do not skip conclusion. Usually students skip conclusion, but look at global hunger index, global corruption index. Look at how many he has represented in the answer. This is a communalism based question, very well approached, very deep, deep understanding gives you this. First features, then you talk about what is the communal violence and many other things in points. Okay, one point you should check, and then the representation comes. So this is basically the correction that we have done. You can check again, and then terrorism based question, gives a clear demarcation of the diagram, how you see the flow chart which is there. You can check the drug track, everything. Okay, everything is there. Steps to be taken. This is the correction part which is there. So you should also see, understand this. The meaning of this, okay, the culture of building answer writing is that not only you should write. So, for example, you have written this question. How well you have written this question? How well the question has been addressed? Should see how in one question he talks about irrigation system, micro irrigation, the flow chart is there, challenges are there. So when you give a challenge, you give a step, very good way of ending an answer. Very, you should not only say about the challenges, rather you should say about the, look at how the whole system is, the border is represented. One thing is there, BSF, so it's an Indian, security, internal security kind of a question. Fake news question. Look at measures to be taken in fake news and all. Measures, IT Act, Section 295 of IPC. Look at, so it was written, as I told you, B and C. So that is Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita. Before that, look at how well it is represented. And the same way, look at the other questions as well. I'm going to scroll through the questions. You can just check how well the representation is. This is the correction which happened. You have Okay, I have no major comments. So that's how he had written the answers. This and all GST cooperative structure, how it is, points, one point is there, and one thing. So intro, fine intro, everything. See, in Acumen, this is what is called as the culture of building answer writing. It's not only your job to write an answer; it's also your job to get it corrected and feedback given so that you can change it the next time. So this is the order of things. First you write the answer, then you send it to us, then we give this feedback which is there. Then you can check the next day for a next better. So if you see, the chronology of the answer will be better improvement of representation, better improvement of flow, the look at the how many points is there, and in between, in anthro, sorry, not anthro, I mean say, in Acumen we also have two classes. So we will have two classes, which is Tuesday and Thursday we will have, and you can check how I will that will be my answer. So this is his answer. So you will have the very, so this is the Acumen program which I was talking about. The Acumen, this is the Lincoln batch, the full batch that we are starting, and this is the anthropology batch that we take, and this is Xinjiang, this is the prelims batch. This is basically a brochure for that. But the answer, you can check the whole details of this will be in the Minds of Aspirant group as well. Look at the way the representation is. To build this is what is the job of an Acumen batch. Any doubts you can have, you can put it. It will be an online and offline batch. Building an answer like this, okay? Not dictating answer. Building an answer like this, you should be able to write it tomorrow. You should be able to, locate and, how do you interrelate newspaper and things like that is the aim of an Acumen batch. And you check all these things. I will maybe put, I think we have scrolled through enough of the paper. Most of this I have covered. You can see how well different he is, he has represented, given data. You check each of these things in each of the answer. He has tried to do something unique, and that's how. Look at this, this example and all. He has proportional representation. He has given one example. That's an excellent thing. Okay, explaining, excellent way of way of getting the marks is through explaining. Way of different timelines given. This paper you can check. I will again say, take papers like this, go through them, see how well they have represented, how well, and you can check the class video as well. So maybe the point is that to have a three-way, interrelated concept. That is, first you write the answer, then you get corrected, you get the feedback, then I give the classes. That way you will know that how do you change the things that are there. When you change the things slowly, this Acumen batch will be helpful for you. Look at the way the diagram is represented, flow chart is represented. These are things that you can build through Acumen batch is what I propose, and other things maybe I will post it in the group. You can check them. I will just repeat this. Acumen is the batch that we are going to take. You can check the video, of Acumen explanation as well. This is the Lincoln batch that we are going to start. This is the full batch that we are going to start this time. This is Gene anthropology batch. We are going to start. I'm going to take anthropology. This is Xinjiang batch. This is a batch for preliminary examination. This will be started, I think, November this year, November. This is for the cracking of prelims. So Acumen is the batch that I'm going to start right now. You can check for other details. And this PDF, anyone wants, it will be there in the Minds of Aspirant group. Thank you for watching. All the best.